Yes, welcome to another stream. Again, the Porsche iRacing Cup. Of course, I always almost wanted to say. Yes, of course. And yeah, by the way, Merry Christmas to all of you. Obviously, it is Christmas, and we had our family meeting yesterday. Today I've got a few hours time on my hand to do some races, at least two. One I already did. I recorded it and then I deleted it again because in the first race I crashed on the first lap. Damage to the car, had to go to the pits. Repair was about 30-40 seconds, not a big deal. And could go out again, but the car was drivable, but it was very slow on the straights, and in Charlotte that is doesn't make a lot of sense. So I was running behind and just trying to get as less incidents as possible, so the damage won't be too much. I finished 11th out of 20 cars in the end, because the others just killed themselves or were killed or whatever. So it didn't really make sense to load this one up. So here we are with the second one, and we are going to look into the standings as of the beginning of the third week. I copied those standings and the night before the beginning of third week, so these are pretty accurate. So I'm sitting there in P38 after 2 weeks in the Division 4, and well, those 2 weeks weren't that great, to be honest, but what can you say? What can you do? You have to go on. Alright, we're going into the race just in a second. Into the qualifying session, and I'm not sure if I will leave them in the video. Probably will be cut out, so I will see you on the other side at the start of the race. The weather conditions: 28 degrees track. Okay. DQ limit 25. Interesting. Is that new? Or is it just on this track? I don't know. The one thing I know, I definitely know, is that this is one of those tracks that I'm not really enthusiastic about, especially after they changed the chicane, like the other chicane, much more, where you could go through almost full throttle. This one is more kind of a classical chicane. Let's go in there and see what we can do. All right. Okay, it is P6. If I would finish at P6, I would gain 52 I rating. That would be nice. SOF is 1357, very low. So, of course, after being for quite some time in the middle splits most of the time, I'm back in the low splits, and well, at least last week in Detroit it was brutal. Oh.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, I don't believe it either. Unbelievable. I can't be any more careful and still. At least the car seems to be drivable. Damage seems to be minor. Oh man. Survived that one. Let's get into groove, some kind of groove. Probably I will lose top speed here. I'm afraid.
Damn it, sorry.
K, P8 seems to be.
Fuck.
All right. P6. Four incident points already from the first lap of this. Jesus. Arno's gaining on me. Too bad I can't see the top speeds here. I've got the feeling that I'm losing. Go, go Arno, go! Leonardo, 1.5 seconds. Just want a clean race. Oh, he slipped. Leonardo did. Just a small slip. Still in it. Bad exits. 21.1. Still P7, that's totally okay. This is unbelievable. We have to tail brake almost every corner like crazy. Oh, he's losing the car, he's losing the car. No, fuck it! Oh, I thought it would be over. Car still seems to be drivable. Man. You can't really do much. I mean, I saw him losing the car, but what should I do? I can't really brake, otherwise I will lose the car myself. Just hope to get by, but of course. .4 to Diego, 8.789. That seems to be pretty safe. Tires feel really good now. Even with a damaged car. Lots of grip now. That was a bit too much. They are still fighting in front of me. There's always a possibility that they will kill themselves, or at least lose some time while fighting. They're quicker than me, it seems. I don't know if it really makes sense to start pushing here, because although car feels okay, five laps to go. Good one. But still they are faster. No. I'm gaining a little bit. Ah, not really. I don't think there is a chance. At least I should be there if they are going to make a mistake. Yes. Eight incident points. Good exit. Good one. Woo! Almost lost it. It is a tricky course, definitely. Ah, much too early with the braking, too conservative. Woo! Anders? What happened to Anders? Haven't seen him. Was so consumed by my own driving that I missed. Anders having problems, probably slipping. Yeah, but the other guys in front of me are faster. Last lap. Eager to see what happens to Anders there. Going over the incidents in just a second. Oh my god, no, no, no.
Great fight, John Moon. Congrats. Very good. Fun race. Merry Christmas. Fun race. PM driving. That's how it's supposed to be.
All right, let's look into it. Plus 60 I rating.
Thanks.
Very well. Whew. Fastest lap, lap number 10, 1:21.651. All right. First of all, let's look into the start, get rid of those first, and going to tone it down a bit. All right. The start was tricky. Me being in P6 need a different perspective. This one here. Number 9 having a bad start. 20 going through there. Excuse me. Number 1 having a great start. Yeah, there's the first contact. There is the first contact. Nothing I could do about it. Nothing I could do about it. Too bad. All right. Let's go into the chase. Just bear with me. Okay. All right. Let's go. Yeah, minor contact here. And then I had to let me pass them. Especially number 17. Being very careful here. Number 18 behind me. Who's that? 18. Number 18. All right. He was very, very aggressive. Definitely had to be careful with him. I don't like the perspective. Got be up like that. All right, that's better. Yeah, and then he's coming back. No, he's not. But he is going to pass me. So there were a few, excuse me. So there were a few situations on this first lap that were quite dangerous, and yeah, I stayed on the conservative side of things. So that was the first lap. Second lap, and then the tires were getting up to temperature, and the time settled in. I can't really remember anything else. Oh, this was dangerous. Was able to avoid the contact there. Let's see if there's something else in the second lap. But I think it was a clean one, and then I tried to stay out of trouble. And most of the time, most of the race that worked. I just want to see what happened to Anders. Let's see. Where is he? Anders Nygaard here in lap 18. Okay. Something happened to him in lap number 18. Probably at the chicane. Yes, he lost it at the chicane. Okay. Yeah, just too quick going in. All right, let's look into the incident from the start, from the beginning. Woohoo! Michael McNewman. Dennis in T1. Okay, that was the situation. I see. Right, let's go tone it even more down. Next one, Maxime. Alexei. This being probably the most difficult corner of the whole track. It's a strange one. Woo! David. Boom! Killed him. Who was it? Who killed him? Who killed David? Michael Janosch killed him. For good. Bang. Brutal. Okay, on braking, on the chicane. Still good job. Yearless finishing P3. Alejandro. Alright. Sammy. Well, the chicane, the new chicane. Loads of people having trouble. Okay, also a classic on this track. We're still in lap number 2. Can you imagine? Okay. I want to see crashes. Still lap number 2. It's almost 5:30. Unfortunately, I have to go. Would like to see more of those incidents, but yeah, it's late. I have to go. I will leave you with the Old Ford Mobile going into the last turn on this track. Well, it was a good result. Probably will race here again this week. I have to go. Take care. See you. Bye bye.